So lately I've been launching my own label, Time Machine, and basically a lot of people asking me a bunch of questions, which I'm going to respond over here, because I think a lot of producers are making the same mistakes, and I think I should do a video just about that. So I'll give you 10 tips today to avoid like those mistakes that I already did and that I know a lot of people still do. So here's the first one. So the first one is about not putting any sidechain during a build or a break, because there is like no kick, and so when there's no kick there is no sidechain. That's everything. So you can do it on FL Studio and on Ableton. You just have to disable the plugin you're using. So no kick, no sidechain. So the second one, the second tip, the second one is just about being original. So basically a lot of people are trying to do like the same track as someone already did, and I think you should just try to get your own sound and try to be as much original as possible, because I think it's better to have original tracks rather than just copy paste of some other tracks. Third tip. The third tip is about making chords and melodies. Basically, if you can't make any chords or melody like which are good sounding, just try to watch a lot of tutorials on YouTube. There's plenty of tutorials about like how to make great chords and music theory in general. If you can't hear those chords and hear those good notes for the melodies, you just have to learn those things, learn like some basics at least of music theory, so you don't make any mistakes about that. Tip 4, don't overuse the swing option. I know a lot of people have been like swinging a lot of notes on FL Studio and even on Ableton, and I think sometimes it's just a bit overused, like sometimes it's just a bit too much. So I think you should just try to put it, but like just a little bit, not too much, not entirely. So for FL Studio users, just put it like at the half maximum. And for Ableton users, maybe put it like at 1635. I think this is the best swing I always use. Otherwise, like the notes doesn't seem to be in time. So yeah, I think it's better to not overuse it. Tip 5, don't overdo it. Basically, if you're working on a track and you can't come up with a good mix, just stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
I mean, just try to go back on the track later or something. Just try to do something on it later, but don't try to overdo it, because the more you're gonna work on that track, the more you're gonna work on this track, the more your ears will be used to this sound. So basically your ears get used to sounds a lot and really fast. Like for example, if you have probably a PC running in your room, you can't probably hear it right now. I mean, right now you can't hear it because I told you, but right before you can't hear it because your ears got used to, and your brain was like, okay, there's this noise in this room, this is not important stuff, I don't have to warn you about this, so let's forget that. Yeah, basically it's the same thing for mixes and also for mastering, but also for production. So your ears just get used to your mix and to certain frequencies, and every time you're gonna try to push the limits, push the higher frequencies, push the lower frequencies, and then your brain will be like, oh yeah, that sounds better because there's more high frequencies. But no, just try to work as fast as possible. I think this is the best option to do. Tip 6. Don't send remixes and unfinished work to labels. I think this is a big one because I've been receiving a lot of remixes, a lot of unreleased stuff from a lot of artists, and yeah, I think sending a remix to a label is like nonsense, because it's a remix, you don't have the rights for it, and the track is probably not even released on the same label. So I think this is a bad option to get released on a label. First, you need to come up with original stuff, which is original again, and also not unfinished. So please finish your tracks and do it like the best you can, and then send it to a label. And that will go straight into the tip 7. So basically, if you're sending a music to a label, just compare your track to what the label has been releasing already. So for example, if I'm sending a track to, I don't know, Hexagon, like for example, if I'm sending a track to Hexagon, I'm gonna compare my tracks to what they already released. Not about like the style or anything, but more about the quality of production. I'm gonna tell myself, okay, this might be good enough, this might fit their label because this might be good enough quality wise. Now let's see if they like the sound as well. Tip 8. Don't be a ghost on social media. I think every artist should have his own image and his own marketing. So basically, if you want to do like a bit of marketing, you have to be unique and you have to find out like posts and stuff that you can post that not others are posting the same thing. So please don't use like orange and teal, because like literally everyone is using that already. And this is just like a kind of filter, but you know, you can do like whatever you want then. But still, I think you gotta be unique on socials as well. And I think the socials, your socials should be reflecting your image and what you want to do with your music. Tip 9, don't work with only one audio source. Like for example, when I'm producing, I'm not just using my speakers, which are over here, but I'm also using my headphones, which are over here. And like most of the time I'm just switching between them just to correct my mix, even if my room is not perfect for now, but still. And also make sure to check your mix whenever you can, like for example on your phone or even in your car, I don't know, wherever you can check your mix, just check it out. If you got a laptop, just check it on your laptop speakers. I've been doing that since a while, because I'm just checking out like all my mix on my laptop and even sometimes on my screen speakers. Tip 10 and last one, don't mix triplets and binary rhythms. Basically, triplets sounds like this, and binary rhythms are just like 4x4 notes, should sound like this. So yeah, if you just put them together, that will sound like this. Which doesn't work, of course, and that's why you shouldn't put them together, because they don't sound great together, or maybe just sometimes. But I think this is mostly a mistake that you shouldn't do. It's either you want to do something in triplets, or maybe you want to do a part of your track into triplets. I think this is my opinion, but also it should be yours, because they don't seem to be right in time together. So yeah, I think you shouldn't do that. Alright, I really hope you enjoyed my video. I'm really happy to do that in this new room, which isn't done yet. I'm still waiting for my acoustic panels to come, but I'm gonna do a setup video tour pretty soon. I mean, this is the same thing, setup video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you loved the video, and yeah, if you want more videos, just let me know in the comments what you liked. And yeah, see you soon. Was Retro. Boom.